This is a documentary type video on Trent Alexander-Arnold, about his story at Liverpool Football Club, how his story unfolded, and how he eventually betrayed Liverpool Football Club to go to Real Madrid. Playing for Liverpool was just meant to be for Trent Alexander-Arnold. When Trent was 6 years old, his local football club, Liverpool, hosted a half-term camp to which a number of pupils from his school were invited, and his was one of the names drawn from a hat to attend. Then, he was spotted by academy coach Barragan, who subsequently approached his parents to offer him the chance to join Liverpool's club academy. As a boyhood Liverpool fan, all of Trent's dreams came true, playing for the club that he idolised ever since he's been a little kid, and he got to meet all of his legends. He got to walk out onto the pitch with his favourite legends. Trent wasn't only living his dream off the pitch, he was also excelling on the pitch. He progressed through the youth ranks, captaining the club at various levels. Trent was standing out compared to the rest of his peers. Even his former Liverpool youth coach, Michael Beale, said, "On my first day at Liverpool, they asked me, which players did I like? I said I liked Trent and I thought he would play in the first team because when I looked across the pitches, he excited me as he was standing out above everyone else." And he was proven to be right. Trent Alexander-Arnold made his professional debut on the 25th of October 2016, starting in a 2-1 victory over Tottenham Hotspur in the 4th round of the EFL Cup. And later on in the year, Trent started in Liverpool's next EFL Cup match against Leeds United. And his performance earned him a Man of the Match performance after registering his first assist for the club by setting up striker Divock Origi for the opening goal of a 2-0 win for Liverpool. And eventually, Trent unlocks a new milestone in his career. He signs his first long-term contract in November. Going from strength to strength, Trent eventually makes his Premier League debut. On the 14th of December, he came on as a late substitute in a 3-0 win over Middlesbrough. He also made his first Premier League start in a 1-1 draw with Manchester United on the 15th of January 2017. After an incredibly promising start to his career, Trent wins Liverpool's Young Player of the Season. Based on his performances the previous season, Trent Alexander-Arnold earned the opportunity to start against Watford for the opener of the Premier League 2017-18 season. But the whole world knew who Trent Alexander-Arnold was when the 18-year-old fired a 30-yard free kick against Hoffenheim, and from that moment, he never looked back. He cemented himself in the first team as the starting right back and became a legend. He is a 2-time Premier League champion. He is a Champions League winner. And in that same UCL campaign, he created one of the most iconic moments in Champions League and football history. Corner taken quickly. He's a FIFA Club World Cup winner. He's a FA Cup winner. He's a 2-time EFL Cup winner. Trent Alexander-Arnold won everything he possibly could with Liverpool. He's one of the greatest fullbacks in Premier League history. The best offensive fullback in Premier League history. He's got the most assists ever in Premier League history as a defender. His combination and link-up with Mo Salah is one of the greatest combinations we've ever seen. His legacy at Liverpool will always be remembered. The amount of assists he got, the beautiful crosses he delivered, the long balls he had, his passing range, his technique, the free kicks he took, the long shots. He's the most technical player as a defender, especially in Premier League history. And he is a legend. However, there is a stain in his Liverpool legacy. Real Madrid rumours started to heating up around 1 or 2 years ago, and Liverpool fans were concerned. And over the 2 years, the rumours escalated, and it looked like Trent Alexander-Arnold was running his contract down. But deep down, Liverpool fans really wanted him to re-sign and couldn't believe it. Eventually, Liverpool fans' worst fears came true and Trent announced that he was leaving. The next game after the announcement was against Arsenal and Trent was a substitute, but as soon as he came on, he faced his worst nightmare. The Liverpool fans were booing him. The boos echoed across the stadium. A boy that was loved by Liverpool fans, one of their own, a Scouser, grew up in Liverpool, was now booed and the most hated man in Liverpool. But after Jurgen Klopp condemned Liverpool fans for booing Trent, the Liverpool fans changed their tone and attitude and welcomed Trent and gave him the send-off that he wanted. However, his move to Real Madrid was inevitable. And what hurt most for Liverpool fans was the fact that he was able to speak fluent Spanish in the opening presentation. And this meant that he was learning Spanish whilst he was at Liverpool. The wounds were already fresh, but he opened new wounds. Now this takes us to the end of the video. How will Trent be remembered by Liverpool fans? Look, objectively Trent Alexander-Arnold is a legend. He's won everything there is to win at Liverpool. He was a main piece why Liverpool was so great, and he's one of the most creative players we've ever seen in our generation. The passing range, the technique, the ball striking ability, these all speak for themselves. He is a generational talent. We've never seen a profile of player at right back like Trent Alexander-Arnold. You can very well make a great argument why he's the greatest fullback in Premier League history. He's an unbelievable footballer. Would he be put in the same category as McManaman and Michael Owen by Liverpool fans? No, because he did win for Liverpool and he didn't betray Liverpool like Michael Owen did. He did betray Liverpool, but not like Michael Owen. And would he be viewed as a legend? Probably. When the wounds heal and when time goes by, he will be viewed as a legend. But right now, it hurts. It really hurts. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and peace.